Wow, look, this is the most insight we've gotten into the next Xbox in quite some time. Hooked on phonics, kicking in hard on this one. What is going on, guys? It's Dealer here, back again with a video about Microsoft's latest and greatest Xbox platform. Yes, Xbox 2, Xbox Scarlett, whatever you want to call it. And of course, I have to say that because people in the comments are like, Xbox 2 is a stupid name! Yes, I know it's a stupid name, but it just so happens to be the thing to call it, okay? So yes, this wasn't the video I was going to drop today. I'll move that to later this week. But there is news of Xbox Scarlett, Microsoft officially posting job listings regarding the next generation project. Within these listings is perhaps a bit of insight as to what they are focusing on, what they are hoping to achieve with the next generation Xbox. Now, as I mentioned, they are looking for some kind of technical geniuses here to work on the next generation Xbox, one being an electrical engineer, the other being a mechanical engineer. The senior electrical engineer is to serve as Xbox's storage hardware developer. Yes, that is very interesting and could mean a few different things. This job listing does go on to mention next generation hardware and what roles these employees would play. One quotation stating that the successful candidate will go on to be the primary focal point for existing and leading edge storage technologies, not only on current generation Xboxes apparently, but future ones as well. The job listing for the senior mechanical engineer does give away a few tidbits as well. It specifically brings up accessories, apparently ones that will be linked to the next generation. It states that the Xbox accessories team is looking for a highly motivated and seasoned senior mechanical engineer. They need someone to handle the mechanical development of their next generation accessories. Now, when looking at the senior electrical engineer position, this guy seems to be in charge of next generation storage, but there's a catch. Remember, the quote says the successful candidate will be the primary technical focal point for existing and leading edge storage technologies. It says he will do this on currently shipping hardware as well as future hardware. And when referencing future hardware, they specifically say Xbox design projects. So what is it exactly that this electrical engineer is working on? Could it be that he is developing some kind of custom bleeding edge storage solution for the next Xbox? I mean, after all, storage is actually one of the biggest weaknesses of the current generation consoles, along with the CPU. The base Xbox One has a bandwidth of 40 megabytes per second on its internal 5400 RPM drive, whereas the Xbox One X has some slight customizations to it to raise that to 60 megabytes per second, though it is still rocking a 5400 RPM drive. With games becoming more and more intensive on the hard drive, be that streaming and other variable tasks, do Microsoft see a massive need for substantially faster and more efficient storage? Furthermore, how much is it going to cost them to put this storage into their next console? This intrigues me quite a bit. We know developers have complained about the 5400 RPM drives in these consoles. Many are asking for solid state drives in their Xboxes. And I tend to think there is room for something like a 7200 RPM drive, which works perfectly fine on any PC game out there. As a matter of fact, it is substantially faster than any hard drive in any console. I guess we will have to wait and see what solution they go with. Now keep in mind, the better solution they do decide to go with, the less money they may have to put into the GPU or CPU. After all, they are looking to sell this box to you for $400 or $500. And the more of that budget they put into the hard drive, the less they're going to have to use on the CPU and GPU and still make it doable on their end. Personally, I think they're going to strike a balance. As a matter of fact, I think this is going to be the most balanced console of all time, meaning around 16 gigabytes of RAM, Ryzen CPU cores that should provide a quantum leap on the CPU end when it comes to consoles, and of course a very capable GPU at around 10 to 14 teraflops. I think the hard drive will meet the needs of these parts. Once again, all very, very interesting to me. I love talking about this type of stuff. Now when it comes to the other engineer working with Microsoft on accessories, they are talking about next generation Xbox projects, anything from something like a base Xbox of the future all the way up to a potential streaming box. The options are everywhere, and it makes it very hard to predict and nail down. As a matter of fact, the console industry has never been crazier with all of these iterative upgrades and xCloud streaming on the horizon. Things are pretty insane. I'm really hoping they at least allow you to use your existing controllers. I do not see them doing otherwise. The Xbox One controller of today has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi Direct, both very future-proof technologies. So I don't think our headsets or controllers are going anywhere. Once again, another fascinating thing to talk about, and I could do it all day. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. It's very interesting. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video and learned something today. Of course, share this with everybody you know. That'd be great. And if you're new, subscribe. Once more, I'm Dealer. I'm out.